All right, what's up? What's happening? Hope you're well. Hope you're rocking and rolling. I am going to get the goats out. It is a non-rainy morning, I would say. In other words, the sun's not quite up yet, but it's not cloudy and not rainy. It is a little damp. The ground's a little damp. I can feel it underneath my sandals. But yeah, I'm gonna get the goats out. I've got like 3 hours before I need to leave. So that's enough time for them to do some grazing. There they are. They came out this morning. There's some branches and stuff in here that Devin put in here yesterday when I was making the YouTube video. And like literally right after I signed off the video, they came over and they were eating some strawberry guavas off of this branch, and it was so cute. Like right before that, they were over underneath their little canopy there, staying dry, and so I signed off the video. I said, "Oh, it's kind of rainy. It doesn't look like they're gonna come over. They're not gonna come out." And right after that, they actually did. They ran over because there's guavas on here, and one of the goats, I think Pan, the mom, it's the black one. She started eating all of the guavas off of these branches and mouth, the little gray ones. That's her Pan. That's Pan's daughter. The gray one is the black one's daughter. She didn't get any, but she typically gets a lot more food actually than her mom does, I think, because she just eats more like grazing. Like browsing is what it's called when goats eat, because it's like they, when you browse, you like go from aisle to aisle, look at a little of this, look at a little of that, I guess. And I guess browsing has probably been a thing since before grocery stores, maybe, I don't know. Like you could browse through other things like a book or something, but anyway. Yeah, the mom Pan, she gets a little bit more distracted. Like she hears a dog barking, or she'll just like try one thing for a while and then go over to another thing, and yeah, in between she'll stop, so she doesn't always eat as much. But they need to browse like 70% of the day, and so that means that we have to not only let them out for most of the day, and as I've explained in other videos, in case you haven't been following along, when we let them out, we have to tie them and kind of stay near them, keep an eye on them, because this whole back acre here where I have them is not all fenced in. And Devin has built this little small fence when we got them, which the lady who he's bought them from has been taking care of goats for like 20 years. And she's like, yeah, that'll be okay. That'll be fine for them. She thought they would do well here, and they've eaten up a lot of this whole yard. And if I'm a little, oh look, Mouse is running around. No, you can't see her maybe, but he was running around for a minute. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, I'm a little sleepy this morning. I kind of didn't get that much sleep, but I basically fasted yesterday. I had some pumpkin seeds, which pumpkin seeds lower your blood sugar, and which is awesome. And they also have a lot of great minerals and nutrition. not everybody can digest seeds. I don't know, but I generally feel good. Like I've had symptoms disappear when I eat pumpkin seeds, literally. Anyway, but I had a few pumpkin seeds just so that I could take some supplements that I wanted to take that need to be taken with food. And then I fasted, and which means that I stayed up a little bit late. I mean, that's not always the case, but you know, it's kind of like my first day fasting in a while, and I think you know, kind of like you're energized, right? You're hungry. It can be a little bit harder to sleep, but I'm really feeling the benefits, I think, of the fast. And you know what? I almost didn't even mention that I fasted. Like I fasted several times in the past 6 months, and it's kind of become a routine for me. But yeah, gosh, yesterday and this morning I've really been feeling well. Like no tinnitus, no tinnitus. A little bit when I got up this morning, like when I went from sitting, like laying down to standing, it was like wah, wah, wah. It was like there for a moment, you know, but then it stopped, which is great. And so I've got to undo this gate that we have. It's like a gate. It's not really a gate. It's just kind of wire like meshed together and bungeed onto itself. And that's number one, because we don't know how to build gates, but number two, because it's extra hard here to do stuff like that, because the ground is volcano rock. So it's like super hard to dig down and put in posts and stuff like that. And so like we used some trees as our posts for this. I mean, we did put in some posts, but each one was really difficult. And then the type that you would need for a gate, you know, would not be what we put in. So I think would be more challenging for us to put in. But I'm sure we'll get a gate eventually. Like, well, we'll pay for someone to do it, but that's also very expensive, like paying for fencing. So I've got to unclip these like carabiners and bungee cords that we have on here. And yeah. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm actually going to end this video and then start another one, because I just realized that I have it horizontal, like up and down, and that I'm making this for YouTube, and it'll be like blacked out on the sides. So I'm gonna end this and just make a part 2. It'll start with me opening this gate and getting the goats out. So I'll see you on part 2 if you like this kind of thing. And if not, then enjoy something else.